left without the record. We had it for 2 days. So we come back and we thought, well, we got to make this bike go faster. So we went in 2007 again. The track conditions were not good. It was kind of wet and slippery. He went out and unfortunately the bike started to get into a fishtail. He crashed a little over 300 miles an hour. He was not hurt, but the bike was pretty well messed up. We were racers, you know, and it's like, we got to get this record back. And we went out in 2008 to set the record. Really struggled out there with various problems and ended up, the handling was an issue. But in the very end, we were able to up that record to 360 miles an hour. So we again had the record and thought, well, good, we'll keep it for a while. Well, lo and behold, they go out and they run 367 miles an hour. And they had their problems too, but in the last day, they were able to put it all together and get the record up to 367. So here again, we've lost the record. 2010, we did a lot of changes on the bike and made a lot of modifications. We wanted to take it to the dynamometer to just make sure the bike was running right and the motors were running properly. We thought what would be 1 day in the dyno, and that would be it, turned into almost 3 weeks of thrashing this bike on the dyno. We could not figure out, we had some of the best people, motor people, we just could not figure out where it wouldn't run cleanly. Finally, it came down to the event. It was 2 days away, so we got to Bonneville, not happy with how it's running. It was just one challenge after another out there. The first thing that we ran into is the bike wouldn't go straight. It wanted to turn left, and no matter what we did, the bike just wanted to turn left. Rocky would have to lean it to the right to try to keep it going straight, and that took the tire patch off the ground, and he just couldn't put power on it. We tried everything for 3 days. We took the doors off the back, blaming them, and the bike just would not go straight. Turned out the only thing different than we ran it in 08, and it was stable and went straight, was the rear tire. So unfortunately, the old tire was in San Jose. Went back and got it, put it on, and the bike just ran fine, straight. However, it wouldn't shift into low gear. So that became a problem, and we decided, well, we're going to change the front motor, which took a full 24 hours to do it. We worked 24 hours straight, and we put the new motor in it. And then we went out and ran it, and it went straight as an arrow. Rocky was happy, but then it wouldn't shift out of 4th gear. It wouldn't shift into 5th or 6th. We brought the bike back. We didn't know what we were going to do. When Rocky came up with an idea, he said, well, we went 330 miles an hour in 4th gear. He said, can we gear it high enough to go over the record of 367? So I said, I don't think so, but we'll look. And lo and behold, when we looked at the highest gear we had in 4th gear, theoretically it would go about 380 miles an hour. So we put the highest gear on it we could. We pushed Rocky off, and he made a run down. The bike accelerated so slow, we passed them up in the truck by about a 1/4 mile, and we're going, Rocky, come on, you know, but it was so high geared, it had a 220 mile an hour low gear. He got it going, he went pretty fast down. And then he came back, he was well over the record down, and he came back and it was pretty slippery and miserable track. So he came back 1 mile an hour under the record between the 2 passes. So we turned him around. We said, all right, we got one more shot, because meet was ending. Mike's insurance was running out at 6, and this was about 5:15. Said, okay, Rocky, just go get it. And he went down, he went 394 miles an hour in exit speed, and he set an average record of 376. And the record has stood since then, and here we are in 2017. Nobody's been able to best it.